Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom to leg up there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, and I want to get into a brief topic, uh, based upon, guys getting into their own minds, their own thoughts, their own feelings and breakdowns of the scriptures and utterly going off, and it just really doesn't make any sense, of I mean, we have tons of people that do it, that's out there, especially, just church goers and, Edomites and different things like that. We expect them to rest the words of the Lord, but guys that claim, that they have the knowledge, you know, it should be dead obvious from brothers are constantly bringing out evidence on, different tribes and so on and so forth to prove furthermore through the spirit that each tribe is who they actually are. The evidence is insurmountable, and Lord willing, I'm not going to get too deep into it now, but you know, Lord willing, I want to get into a topic that, very well explains further, even though we already know, but it's always more things being revealed through the Spirit, that the tribe of Levi, that they are who they actually are, the so-called Haitians of today, and the evidence that I came across, you can't deny it. You can't deny it without a shadow of a doubt, so Lord willing, I'll put that together, and that segment be edifying. But, just like the brother Kazak, he's always putting out different stuff on the tribes and other brothers and different stuff. Like to say that the tribes aren't the tribes is straight idiotic, man. But, let me get into this lesson. All right, this is the book of Psalms 56 and 5. It says, "Every day they wrest my words, or their thoughts are against me for evil." Every day you have people completely just messing up the words of the Lord, not breaking them down correctly, remixing it, spinning it, putting their own interpretation upon things, just for clarity, to get the actual definition of rest. Old English resting, to twist, wrench, from Proto-Germanic to bend, twist, wreck, to turn, from pi root where, to turn, bend. So guys are completely turning, and twisted the words of the Lord completely, man. They doing the whole 360 with the truth and walking away from, the things in which they've actually learned. What Paul told Timothy, continue to walk in the things in which thou has learned, man, and us as being younger brothers in this truth, uh, need to take these guys as a prime example of what happens when you get big headed, when you get in your own thoughts, your own feelings, and you start thinking too damn much, you bug yourself the hell out. And that's what those guys are. They're exactly a bunch of damn bug outs, man. The scriptures say the heart is deceitfully wicked above all things. Who can know it? So those guys, they don't know their own minds. They don't know if they're coming or going, and like the scriptures say here in the book of First Timothy, uh 1 Timothy 4, and I start at 1. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith," and they've departed from the faith because, you know, they don't hold the same doctrine anymore. So they utterly departed from Yahweh Shah, but think in their own mind that they're still within this truth, man. That they're still within this thing, okay? Giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And that's exactly what they did, man. They gave heed to seducing spirits and spirits that's calling them, which is nothing but Satan, and they giving themselves to doctrines of devils. That's all this is. It's a devilish, it's a wicked evil ass doctrine in which they pushing that we don't know exactly who the hell we are, man. You know, like I said, and the evidence is insurmountable. You know, uh, verse 2, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. And these are those guys, man. These are some of the guys in which uh, Paul, was writing about. Guys just like them, man. Just like them. And if ultimately doing that, they're going to be destroyed by the Lord for doing so, man. And they don't even know it. And that's the funny thing about it, you know. Uh, this is the book of Galatians 1:8, and it says, but though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so say I now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have received, let him be accursed. Okay? So these guys, they're just trying to persuade men, you know? They're not looking at things through the lenses, of true spirituality, of being in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. They're looking at things from their own lenses, trying to please men and, you know, uh, be this and be the top dog, that I have the knowledge and I can figure this out and I can do this, when this thing is not all about that, man. The scriptures also speak upon knowledge, puffeth up, man, you know. So they brought a curse upon themselves for preaching, another gospel, and there is no other gospel. It's a twisted, false rendition of the truth, man. So all they did was invite death and destruction upon themselves, right? And I go to the book of Revelations, 22, and it says Revelations 22, and I start at 20, and if verse 19, Slakia, and if any man shall take away from the words of this book, of the book of this prophecy, okay, because this word contains prophecies, all right? This is the foundation of all things, and how we know what to look forward to, you know, okay? Or Yahweh Shah's prophesied about going back to the Old Testament. So this book is a book full of prophecies. So what is the 12 tribe chart? It is prophecy, okay? So they're trying to take away from the Lord's prophecies, man, which is not of any private interpretation as they claim it is, all right? And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. So they have no part, okay, amongst, the elect, amongst the 144,000, unless they repent about their madness, man, which is highly doubtful, being that these men have continued to wax worse, man, as time goes on, So, I just wanted to bring this short topic out. And like I said, Lord willing, I got to finish putting the information together, but, I'll bring out some more information, to further prove, that the tribe of Levi is who they actually are. The so-called Haitians are of the tribe of Levi according to the day. All right, so with that, I hope this short segment was edifying, and I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Barakathum select out there, doing his regular faith and labor love, true sincerity, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.